Services of America.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Neuenhuis at Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Looking to maximize your crop yields? Turn to Proven Ag, your trusted experts located north of Redfield. Proven Ag specializes in pioneer seed, chemical sales, and crop consulting. Plus, they offer access to any other seed or forage needs you may have. For top-notch service and results, call Adam at 605-460-0570 or Drew at 605-460-1999. Let's grow success together with Proven Ag, a proud sponsor of Redfield Area Athletics and Events.
The innocence of youth. Is there any?
Sounds like Wadsworth is going to play a couple of offensive series.
Oh, really? And we might try to put some guys in.
Good evening and welcome to Pheasants Field for tonight's 9AA football matchup between our visitors from Hamlin, the Hamlin Chargers, and your Redfield Pheasants. The Pheasants are coming off of a homecoming matchup last week where they lost a tough one in overtime, 30-22. Pheasants could not push it in on a goal, 4th and inches goal line. So we'll see how they get over that tough loss last week. This week we've got a whole different animal coming in with the Hamlin Chargers, and I'll let Coach Copeland talk about them.
Yeah, Hamlin comes in 5-0 with wins over Britton Hecla 36-0, Hanson 29-23, Wabash Summit 53-0, Great Plains Lutheran 48-0, and last week they beat Florence Henry 55-0. So 4 shutout wins for the Hamlin Chargers, outscoring their opponents on average 44-5. Looks like Coach Sheehan and crew reloaded from last year's championship squad, losing 6 guys on both sides of the ball, but filling in those spots nicely, and Hamlin looking to get back to that championship game. They've got a championship pedigree over there. So, as always with Hamlin, it's going. The Pheasants are going to have their work cut out for them. But let's see what we can do tonight. See if we can build off of playing a close game here last week, homecoming, and see how we come back after a really tough loss like that.
Yeah, well said. I think you can take a lot to build off of last week. I thought we moved the ball up and down. We got a handful of 3-and-outs defensively. So
now the cheerleaders for our Redfield
the coaches,
Pheasants.
the message all week was look at the positives, know that you guys can do it when you execute, and then try to build this week. I think they know Hamlin. The stable's full of ponies, as you say. They're a very good ball club, but I think the message stays the same, like you said all year, just keep getting better.
Jesse Radigan.
Yeah, your guys at the beginning of the year that, had played for the first time in a few years or first time ever coming out. Now we're game 6 of the season, so those guys have been used to the lights of Friday night here, and let's hope that they have continued to grow and continue to have grown and improve as we move towards the end of the season.
Number 28, the senior, 150-pound defensive back, Watson Grantham.
For the Chargers, number 1, Brody
a junior, 180-pound defensive end, Jack Stormo.
Junior quarterback linebacker.
Number 20, a
Number
senior,
6,
167-pound linebacker,
senior
Kate
wide receiver,
Everson.
defensive back. Number 7, Jonathan Lenardi. He's a 6'1" junior running back linebacker. Number 14, Riggs Prouty.
Number 14,
He's
a senior, 160-pound defensive back, Riggs
Number 18,
Prouty.
Aiden Abraham, 6'2",
Number 7,
senior,
a junior,
tight end,
175-pound
Tate
linebacker,
Everson.
Jonathan
He's a 5'11"
Lenardi.
senior running back linebacker. Number 22, Caleb Drent. He's a 6'2 lineman, sophomore. Number 23, Jack Stormo, 6'2 junior, tight end, defensive end. And number 28, senior, 5'10", Watson Grantham.
Cody Swenson, and their head coach, Jeff Sheehan.
Head coach of the Chargers is Jeff Sheehan.
And now the starting
for your
lineup for
Pheasants.
Redfield Pheasants. The offensive lineman.
Looks like they'll go with the offense first, so we'll just go our way down numerically. Number 2, the quarterback. He's a sophomore, 5'9", Chase Odlin. Number 3, 5'11" junior wide receiver, Jackson Rude. Number 4, 5'10" senior running back, Connor Zenz. Number 5, 6' senior running back, or fullback, Noah Johnson. Number 6, 5'11" sophomore wide receiver, wingback, Grady Helsher. Number 22, 5'10" freshman offensive lineman, Casey Herman. Number 24, Madden Oldland. He's a 5'9" senior, plays tight end. Number 61, 5'10" sophomore, Zach Bowen. He plays the O-line. And number 77, Raleigh Betton, 6' offensive lineman. He's a sophomore. Head coach is Mr. Wade Schwatter. Offensive coordinator Cameron Puddle. Defensive coordinator Jake Lefso. And the special teams coordinator Brady Lambert. Let's talk a little bit about the development of Connor Zenz this year out of the backfield for the Pheasants.
Yeah, new position for him. I think Connor's been kind of split out wide over the last couple years. Heck of a wrestler for the Pheasants, so it's nice to see him get in the backfield a little bit and watch him work. Had a really nice game last week, and I'm sure he felt every bit of that Saturday morning. Offensively and defensively, he was all over the place. So been nice to see Connor come back and play hard. And he's been a good leader for the Pheasants this year.
Yeah, I think he's really developed into a kid we can rely on each night here. And there's been a couple of games this year where he has been over 150 yards. So giving the Pheasants definitely durability there at the running back position is huge. So we will have Mr. Deasons and the Redfield Band play the national anthem. Well done, Mr. Deasons and the Redfield marching band, school band there, the national anthem. What's coming up for the Pheasants rest of the year? You have Hamlin at home tonight. You got Warner at home next week. And just like that, you've got one game left at Florence Henry. Season's gone really fast.
Yeah, when you don't have a bye within the season, it really seems to fly by. Pheasants get the bye on the last week of the season, so they get all 8 in the first 8 weeks here. So had to grow up fast. I think last week, was a step in the right direction. Let's see if we can take another step tonight and compete here with one of the best teams in the state.
And here we go, out for the coin flip. You want to take us through this? Looking at it, it looks like for the Pheasants, Captain Zenz, Madden Olden, Johnson, and Rude.
Yeah, for Hamlin, looks like we have Bowden Stevenson, Jackson Wadsworth, Aiden Abraham, and is that Guillermo Cruz? Hopefully I'm saying that right. One thing you did notice in the starting lineups, defensive lineup for Hamlin, you didn't see Jackson Wadsworth All-State quarterback last year, 9 AA. Here he's a little dinged up, might just be playing a few series of offense tonight, so we'll see how that affects him. If you know anything about that young man, there's a nice write-up about him in 605 Sports today. Read through that. A lot of positives about him from his coach, and
Redfield will receive.
so be interesting to see him play a little bit tonight, see if the injury, whatever it happens to be, affects him at all.
And if he's anything like his sisters, he's tough and physical. So
yeah, gonna be playing basketball at Northern next year, I hear.
yep, good get for the Wolves. Good to get those good to get the local guys. And if his dad Travis isn't at the game and listening, howdy Travis, one of our more favorite people in the conference. So here we go. Looks like we're gonna play a little football here.
Yeah, with all that, of course, missed what happened. Hopefully, people watching at home got her figured out. I guess we'll find out here real quick who gets the ball first.
And we will thank our camera guys, the junior high football players. Junior high football team went 1-1 this week. What all went down with that crew?
Yeah, on Monday we went over to Dolan to play in a little jamboree. Woolsey Westington got us pretty good. We came back, beat Hitchcock-Tulare. So went 1-1 over there, and then today we were able to get a nice victory over Hamlin here, 46-0. Nice job by the boys. Proud of how they worked today. So
Good things coming for the young Pheasants. Looks like the Chargers are going to kick off. Pheasants are going to receive. Let's see who's kicking. Looks like 28. I believe that's Watson Grantham.
Yep.
So Watson Grantham's going to kick off for the Pheasants. Back for the Pheasants, you got Chase Olden and Connor Zenz standing at about their 10-yard line. Here we go. Watson at the ball, tees it up, and Zenz from about the 15. He takes it and goes to his right, up the middle, dodges one tackle, and he's going to be tackled by number 22, Caleb Drenth. So Pheasants start at about 30-31.
Yeah, decent field position here to get us started. See if we can take advantage of that. And, I think the big thing here is stay ahead of the sticks. Keep the chains moving. Don't get behind schedule. Eliminate those silly penalties that we can avoid.
Here come the Pheasants. Little bunch tight formation out of the shotgun, and we have a flag to start right away. Something else to talk about, maybe not so characteristic this late in the season, is the temperature.
Yeah, it's been a warm one. Go up to Britain, play in 50-degree weather. Now we've been in the 80s, seems like ever since. Well, that's right off the bat. It looks like the defensive end on the left side might have been a little over the line, so they called that right away. 1st and 5 right off the bat for the Pheasants.
So here come the Pheasants. Same formation. Oldland out of the pistol. Let's see if he comes near side. Oh, he's going to follow his stack. He's rolling out, looking for maybe a Johnson's coming up, and he's going to roll out of the pocket and get a couple of yards there in the scramble. Drenth on the tackle.
Yep, Chase looked like he just wasn't comfortable looking, getting guy downfield, so get as many yards as he can. Live to play another down here, so 2nd and 4.
Maybe a little high-low play out of the looking downfield, then in, and I saw Johnson in the flat, and he was covered. So I think Chase, instead of throwing it to the other team, making a poor decision, a little growth there. Here come the Pheasants, 2nd and 4 from their own 37. Oldland under center, I formation with the wing. Little counter, and Zenz is going to get it, and Hamlin is all over that.
Yeah, a play that was successful last week, and of course that's on film, so Hamlin ready for that. Kind of a unique defense that we really haven't seen this year, at least to my knowledge. It's like we got kind of looks like a 3-3 stack out of a 9-man, which is interesting. So they put a lot of emphasis on your D-line getting through there. Looks like spreading them out here a little bit.
Oldland out of the shotgun, trips near side, one top. 3rd and 6. He's going to get the snap, and he's going to be chased down, and nobody blocked.
Oldland is sacked by Stormo.
Storm.
It'll be fourth down for the
Jack
Pheasants.
Storm there
Fourth and
with
about
the
15.
tackle. He just had a clear shot right
Ball's
at
on the
him.
25
Yeah,
yard
it's
line.
one of those things when you have a stack out like that to the left, you really got to be strong on that edge with your O-line, and he came through untouched.
Jaden Olson, the senior, 5'11 senior, standing on his 45-yard line. Rude to punt for the Pheasants. Gets it off. Takes it from the 42. Dodges a tackle up the middle, and he's going to be tackled by Noah Johnson. So Olson goes from about the
42
to about the...
Looks like you got about 14, 15 on the return.
First and 10 on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, about 15 on the return.
And look at that lickety split. That Charger offense is out there. They're ready to go. Twins, top side, a little motion with Olson. Wadsworth gets the snap, drops back. Got a wheel play with Olson out of the backfield and get a hit. Oh, and he catches it. Olson down the sideline. Looked like number 44 for the Pheasants.
Tackled by Zenz. First down.
It's Eloy, isn't it?
Eloy, or I think he gets his head around and arm up a little more. He's got a pick. Heck of a play by Olson there. Just a jet motion wheel route with him to start the game. Here come the Chargers. Wadsworth going to the top side. He's looking in the flat, and he's going to one-hop a number one.
Complete.
That will be Bowden Stevenson. So good size to Wadsworth.
Second and
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go up-tempo here, call the play in, look at the wrist coach, and get her lined up. Tough to roll to your left like that with a right-handed quarterback.
Here we go. Chargers out of the shotgun. Little motion from Stevenson. Wadsworth drops back to pass over the middle, and that's a touchdown. Number 14, Riggs Prouty from Wadsworth. So Chargers strike first.
Yeah, just kind of that jump ball in the back of the end zone there, and looks like Prouty just goes up and gets it. A lot of trust in your receiver there.
A lot of comfortability there with Wadsworth in the pocket. You can tell he's kind of done this for a long time. Wadsworth for the point after. As Paul Allen would say, spot, snap, good.
Grantham on the kick.
Is good.
Who did I say?
Wadsworth.
Nope, Grantham's kicking.
Yeah, you know, you talk about Wadsworth being comfortable back there. Another thing I read today, he is 17-0 as a starting quarterback, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, so quick start for the Chargers. We are going to go to a quick commercial break.
Any better. But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports.
Welcome back to Pheasant Field here. Grantham to kick for the Chargers, who just scored on a Wadsworth to Prouty pass play. And the ball is going to be received by Oldland. He comes near side, gets a block. He's following Zenz, and he's turning the corner. Got the kicker to beat, it looks like. And Grantham tackles Oldland up around the 40-yard line. Nice positive return there.
Absolutely, great return there. Nice to get that positive field position here. It looks like we're at the 40. Let's see if we can move the chains here. We got a gift with a 5-yard penalty to begin the last drive, but things kind of went south after that. But see what the Pheasants have drawn up here.
Oldland under center, I formation. 1st and 10. Hand off to Zenz near side, follows the block, and he's going to push the pile for about a yard and a half. He's tackled by a gang of Chargers. Looked like Stevenson was there first.
Yeah, linebackers active, D-line getting a push up front.
And about 8 for the Pheasants.
I'll tell you this, with the Hamlin crew they got in most sports right now on the boys' side, there's good athletes at every spot. And they're also skilled, so that makes it very, very tough. Here come the Pheasants, 2nd and 8 from their own 42. Oldland out of the shotgun, trips far side. He's barking out the signals. Zenz to his left, going to be a lead run play, and he's going to be swallowed up after about a yard.
Gain of about 3 on the play. Brings
Oldland
it
on the carry.
Everson on the tackle will give it to 20. So Stormo there. So your 3rd and 5 here.
Ball right on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 5. He's really have stayed in front of the chains here, haven't gone backwards. So I think you got your playbook ahead of you here. I don't think you can cross anything out coming to a 3rd and 5 play.
High formation for the Pheasants. Rude split near side. Oldland under center. Quick snap. He's going to go play action, look up top. He's being pressured. Rude. Oh, look for Rude up top. He was covered by Grantham there, so it's 4th and 5. Looked like Rude kind of got tangled a little bit there, maybe.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at the protection there. Looks like, Chase had some time to see down the field, so credit to the O-line there. Just wasn't able to make the connection.
Pheasants will punt again. Olson.
4th and 5 for the Pheasants.
Olson back for the Chargers, standing on his 25. Oh, the Pheasants going to go with the fake. Grady rolling to his near side. Grady Helsher, and he's going to be chased down. If he can break this tackle, and he's going to be taken down. But if he got around that end here, it looked like 23. Stormo there with the tackle. So the fake punt goes south real quick for the Pheasants.
Yeah, you kind of wonder if maybe Grady should have just kept that and ran with it. It's one of those things. You play the top team in the state, you're up against it, so nothing to lose.
Kitchen sink's probably coming out. Wadsworth out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass, looking to his left. Down to the flag route on the far side to number 1, Stevenson, and he is going to be out at maybe the 1-yard line. So just a nice ball there.
Yeah, nice little out route there. Yeah, it looks like they
did give a touchdown.
Did they?
Yep.
I didn't see any signal, but.
So, yeah, far corner there. So that was the Stevenson on a little flag route. So 2nd touchdown of the night for the Chargers. Grantham for the kick. Point after here. Snap spot. And does it get up? And it does.
Grantham's point after
so just good. Like that. The Chargers strike back. We will go to a quick commercial break.
14, Redfield 0.
Redfield Energy is a 65 million gallon ethanol plant that produces over 200,000 tons of distillers and grids for over 22 million bushels of corn, providing a quality feed market for all local feeders. At Redfield Energy, they take pride in providing an economic impact on the agricultural industry, community, state, and its utility holders. Located 2 miles north of Redfield, make Redfield Energy your preferred market for locally grown corn. Redfield Energy is a proud supporter of Redfield Pheasant sports and activities.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
Welcome back to Pheasant Field. We are almost a third of the way through the first quarter, been all Hamlin Chargers 14-0. We do appreciate all of our sponsors and the folks that are listening from home, near and far, 68 of you. Grantham going to kick tonight for the 3rd time here. Back for the Pheasants, Zenz and Oldland. Chase, they're at about their 10-yard line. Grantham goes at it, boots it to the middle. On a hop, Zenz from about the 15, comes near side, and he's going to be gobbled up by Stormo. Stormo's been all over so far.
Yeah, he's been very active.
At the 23-yard line.
So Pheasants going to have their 3rd possession. Each possession's been 3 and out thus far. See if they can get something going here. Trailing 14-0. They're going to take over from their own 24-yard line. Oldland's going to go out of the shotgun. 2 backs each side. Zenz to his right, Johnson near side. Little inside fake to Johnson and goes to Zenz, and he goes up the middle.
Connor Zenz, the ball carrier.
He's going to get 2 yards there, but you see those feet just chopping and chopping.
Yeah, he doesn't stop his feet on contact, and that makes it hard to bring down.
I think that's something he's kind of developed this year.
Yeah.
Not going down, the never quit.
Yep.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
So 3 yards there. You talk about staying on
staying on
pace.
schedule here. Anytime you can get positive yards, you guys just got to stack one on top of the other and be consistent.
Pheasants in their I formation. Oldland under center. He's going to hand off to Zenz, who goes to his right, and he's met right away by, it looks like that's number 30. They got powdered.
Zenz, the ball carrier.
Yeah, the number's kind of hard to read. I think that's Guillermo Cruz.
Tackled by Everson.
I was going to go with Everson.
I'm sorry. I read the wrong number. You are correct.
So Pheasants get nothing there. But, you're seeing the Pheasants really want every night, and there's times it's looked good this year, is that run game. Continue to establish that. I would say that's their identity this year. Here comes Oldland out of the I formation again. Rude topside wing back. Little play action. Oldland out in the flat. Two-brother Madden, and he's going to have it go in and out of his hands. And Jaden Olson is Johnny on the spot in the cover.
Yeah, right there. Nice to get Chase out, out of the pocket. He's an athletic young man, and he's shown he can make plays with his legs and his arm when rolling out.
So 4th and 7. Pheasants going to have to punt again. Jaden Olson, who was just on the coverage, is standing at about his 43. Helsher, end-over-end kick. Give us a good bounce. It doesn't. Back on the Pheasant head. Olson's going to thought about picking it up, and it's going to be down by Derek Bogert.
Yep.
So the ever speedy Bogert runs down.
It's always nice. Long snapper running down, ready to make that first, usually the first guy that you're putting in a tough spot. You're running, screaming down the field, and you either got to make the tackle or get the guy slowed up.
So here we go, Wadsworth. Very pass-heavy Chargers.
Haven't run a play yet. Not a run play, anyway.
Twins near side, little spread out of the shotgun. Wadsworth inside handoff to Lenardi, and he's going to go up the middle, and he's going to be held on to by 11, which is Snell, Austin Snell, the sophomore, and he's going to get about 13 yards there.
Yeah.
First down,
yeah,
Chargers.
Of course, they first run of the game on their third drive here. Leonardi gets her put right up the field for a first down.
Chargers come more of a tight trips here near side, bunch in there. Wadsworth out of the shotgun, slides the pocket near side, looking downfield, throws a Hail Mary, and somebody go get that. 16 catches it. Or Aiden Abraham catches that, I believe, maybe not. And that's going to go for about 25 yards. That ball just hung up for
14, I think. Proudy again.
Proudy. So Chargers just moved the chains. Wadsworth, he's going to be at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Inside handoff to Lenardi. And did he get in?
Yes, he did.
He did. So Lenardi on a 5-yard touchdown run. So seeing a little multi-dimensional there on that drive. They had 3 plays, 2 runs, and 1 pass. That pass play, though, that ball hung up there in a long time. The secondary's probably got to get a hand on some of those. Grantham in for the PAT. Snap, spot, kick, and it's going to be good. So Chargers 21-0 halfway through the first quarter. We'll go to a quick announcement.
24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Is it time? Is your car trying to tell you something? The odometer turned over 150,000 miles. The back seat can't possibly fit another car seat. The check engine light says, stay close to home. At Dakota Land Federal Credit Union, we've heard you loud and clear. It's time for a new car, and we can customize your next loan to fit your budget. Stop by any one of our convenient branch locations or check us out online at dakotalandfcu.com.
Welcome back to Pheasants Field here in Redfield from the Bob Tiff press box. All Chargers midway through the first here, 5:42 left, 21-0. Watson Grantham is going to kick off for the Chargers. Olden and Zen's back at the 10. End over end, and Olden's going to take it at about the 17-20, and he fumbles it around, kind of bounces off his face mask, got lucky there, and kept it. So Pheasants will take over at 25.
Yep, looks like they're at the 25 here. Let's see if we can, two totally different styles. Hamlin is up-tempo, get to the ball, and they can run, they can throw it. We're going to slow it down. We're more of a run-heavy team, slow it down a little bit.
Here come the Pheasants.
I think we got to get a first down here.
Start small. Oldland out of the I formations. Zen's to the middle, and he's going to be met by the D-line.
For Redfield.
Aiden Abraham,
Tackle made by
one of them that got in there, so it's going to be tough sledding right now for the Pheasants. Second and 10, no gain
now
there.
for the Pheasants. Ball right on the 25-yard line.
Can really tell this defense is coached well, very gap sound. Guys playing hard, flying to the ball.
Here come the Pheasants. Olden under center. Taking his time with his cadence. Little play action. Rolling to his right. He's got Stormo chasing him, and he just throws it kind of away.
Olden's pass is incomplete.
Yeah, throws that one in the dirt.
Smart play by the young quarterback.
Third and 10. Ball still on the 25-yard line.
So 3rd and 10. See if the Pheasants kind of run it, or will they pass it here? Trips near side. Olden's going to drop back. He's got some pressure coming at him. Steps up in the pocket, and he didn't have time. And if he did, it closed. That door closed real quick.
Yep, Stormo again. He's been very active on defense.
15 on the 20-yard line.
Comes in with little resistance there on that one.
So Pheasants are going to be forced to punt again. Olsen back. He's standing on his own 49. Helsher doing the punting the last couple of weeks. Olsen's going to move up to the Pheasants 48. And Helsher tried kicking it out of bounds, it looked like there, and maybe just overthought it, and he kind of shanked it.
Yeah, every punter's going to have a punt like that. Just sometimes they come at tough spots in the game, so we will see if the Pheasants can slow this lightning attack down.
And here comes that fast-paced Hamlin Charger offense. Wadsworth already looking at his wrist coach. He had the guys in formation ready to go. Stevenson in motion, trips top side. Little bubble to the top side. Stevenson from Wadsworth, and it's a foot race down the sideline, and that's going to be a 34-yard touchdown just on a jet bubble.
Yeah, you get your athletes out there in space like Hamlin does and see what they can do. And as a quarterback, you really, really love to have that because he helps your stats look pretty good too. But you got to deliver that in a good spot to allow him to run upfield too. Grantham
on for his extra point. I do like the extra point, the old-fashioned style. Snap spot, good. Hamlin Chargers 28, Redfield Pheasants 0. We will go to a quick commercial break.
Hamlin 33, Redfield 0. Correction, 28-0.
At Randall Pharmacy in Redfield, community and care come together. We are dedicated to enhancing lives, all while nurturing our local community. Our dependable team of familiar, smiling faces like Ryan, Trisha, Anna, Nikayla, Bonnie, and Penny are committed to providing more than just prescription medications. We are here to build lasting relationships while creating connections with our customers that stand the test of time. Experience the excellence of tailor-made pharmacy care just for you at Randall Pharmacy in Redfield.
In a world that's always moving.
Welcome back to Pheasant Field here with our matchup tonight, the Hamlin Chargers versus the Redfield Pheasants. Chargers have come out strong, 28-0 here with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Anthem to kick off again to the Pheasants. Shimmy steps, kicks it, little squib, and that's going to go to number 15.
Ball is down
Bannister,
by Isaac Bannister for Redfield,
so
right on the
hits his hands and falls on it. So Pheasants, you know, of all their kick returns, they've had pretty good field possession other than the one.
Yeah, other than one, the field position has been decent, you know, but Hamlin's also had really good field position too.
1st and 10 from their own 31. Trips near side. Looks like it is Rude, Helsher, Johnson. Zens to the right of Oldland. Out of the shotgun. He's going to follow Zens and do a little quarterback lead to that right side. He's going to be gobbled up by, let's see if we can get a number here, Aiden Abraham. So,
oh, I think it was Grant. Was it Grantham or Abraham?
I'm going to go with Abraham. Yep.
I've been wrong many times.
Abraham, the 6'2" defensive end, and senior there. He's been in a handful of plays. So a lot of their upperclassmen, you know, doing a lot of the rowing for the Charger squad.
Yeah, they have.
And that rowing is a Minnesota Gopher football analogy there, PJ Fleck. Oldland out of the shotgun, trips near side. Little bubble to Johnson. He's got a block. He's going to try to get to the corner, and good pursuit by the Chargers, and he's going to be met by Grantham, that gives him a little love tap on the helmet. So positive yardage there for the Pheasants. So it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Make it 3rd and 7 now for the Pheasants.
I'll tell you, there's one guy I really have enjoyed watching play here tonight so far, the nose guard, number 27. Jose Mahe, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I just love how he gets down low in his stance and he fires off the ball really hard. He's making our center's job tough tonight.
4-point stance for the Charger nose guard. Pheasants out of the trips. Oldland's going to roll out near side, or far side, and didn't have. Look for maybe Chase again there.
Yeah, looking for his brother Madden. I think if he's able to put it on him, Madden gets close to the sticks. But as it is, another 4th and long, 3 and out.
So you're seeing the Pheasants kind of going to a little more of a passing game here to try to jumpstart the offense. Helsher to punt for the Pheasants. Olson back at his 39.5-yard line, we'll call it. Helsher, good punt to the 40. Olson catches it. He's going to go far side. Cuts it up, and he's got the sideline there. A couple of Pheasants, looks like Johnson and Helsher chasing, and he's going to break the last tackle, and he's going to score a touchdown. So 60-yard touchdown punt return for
the Hamlin Chargers.
Jaden Olson.
Touchdown.
When it rains, it pours.
Pheasants having a hard time here in the first quarter. Been all Chargers. Still have 2 minutes, 46 seconds. Grantham's going to kick the extra point, but I think we alluded to this in the pregame. They're just loaded on every spot. They've got guys and dudes all over.
Yeah, you definitely without knowing the team, you couldn't tell me they had to replace 6 guys on both sides of the ball after last year. Those guys have stepped in and done a good job.
Snap, spot, kick, good. So Grantham remains perfect on the point PATs tonight. We're going to go to a quick commercial break.
With 2:46 to go here in the first quarter of play.
Your journey matters.
Hamlin, 35,
And at Iverson Auto Group,
Redfield,
we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
The One Stop in Redfield is a friendly, family-owned business. We carry hot stuff, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Before you take a trip, or if you're just out and about, stop by and fuel up with Sinclair gasoline from E30 to E85. Use your...
Welcome back to Pheasant Field here in Redfield. Another kickoff for the Chargers here. Their offense has been explosive here in the first quarter. 35-0. Grantham 2 kickoffs. Zenz and Chase Oldland deep. Little squib, line drive. Johnson picks it up from the 25. He's coming near side, and he's going to be tackled by number 8.
Johnson under
number 9.
He's knocked out of bounds.
Trig Heinrich. Johnson with the return.
Pheasants will take it over 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line.
Only a freshman, Trig Heinrich.
So Pheasants take over. Good field position again at their own 38-yard line. They go back to the I formation. Looks like Jackson Root is split out here. Little quarterback sneak, and Oldland's going to go for about 2 yards, but it looks like Aiden Abraham kind of snuck in there from the end and got him around the waist.
Yeah, when you're running that quarterback sneak, you got to get that, got to get a push, obviously, and tough to get a push on number 27, Mahe.
4 yards for the Pheasants, so positive yards there. That clock keeps ticking, 2:17 and counting here. Pheasants come up to the line in their home blues. Blue trousers trimmed in white and gold. Blue matte helmet with the gold R. Oldland out of the I formation. Taking his time, he's going to hand off near side to Zenz, and you see 3 or 4 Chargers there in their powder blue helmets and white tops. That's all he's seeing when he looks up.
Yeah, looks like, he's getting a good head of steam running there. Looks like things might be there, and then just the discipline of Hamlin to fill their gaps and fly to the ball. That hole closes pretty quick.
3rd and 6. Chargers in their visiting whites, light blue helmets, baby blue helmets, gold pants with white trim. Oldland out of the pistol. He's going to roll near side just a little pitch to Zenz, trying to get to the boundary, and he's going to be caught. Good tackling angle there.
Tackle made by
Stevenson.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down for the Pheasants.
Tackle, so 4th down.
Yeah, seeing a play like that tells me that the Chargers probably put quite a bit of time in practice doing pursuit drills, because, yeah, good contain, striking that out, and then the pursuit was there to gobble it up.
52 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Pheasants are going to punt. Olsen at his own 35.
Olsen back on the return.
Helscher's going to punt for the Pheasants. Limited rush by the Chargers. Olsen's retreating a little bit, gets it at about the 32. Bogart's there. He kind of doesn't break down. He's going to be tripped up by, is that Madden Olden there? Nope, that's Casey Herman, I believe. Casey Herman, the freshman.
Tate Newhart.
Oh, I'm wrong there again.
And Hamlin will take it over 1st and 10 right on the 50-yard line.
Chargers out there ready to go. Wadsworth going out of the shotgun spread offense here. Little motion by Grantham. Oh, little pitch there, and he's going far side sideline. He's got the edge. He's bouncing it out. He's going down the sideline, and busts off another tackle, and he's going to get all the way in for a touchdown. But there's going to be a flag here about the Pheasants 43. I'm guessing holding or blocking the back.
Yeah, you see the officials giving the number to the coach. Looks like a holding.
Against Hamlin.
Holding or not, we got to do a better job of tackling there, bouncing off guys.
Pheasants having a hard time setting that edge on the Charger run play. Chargers want to get to the edge. You just call that a little jet pitch, a little flip.
Yeah, it's just a little flip. It counts as a pass. So,
you know, the nice thing about a play like that, you get a kid like Grantham who's probably got good speed, get him going in motion. He's got a 15-yard start to top speed as he gets the ball and then can set that edge.
Yeah, I tell you what, he looks bigger than 5'10", 150 too. He runs harder than it.
1st and 12. Chargers from their own 48. Off of the penalty here. Wadsworth out of the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. He's going up top to number 14. That's going to be Riggs Prouty, who's already hooked up with once. And nice coverage there by Eloy.
Eloy Carnicero on the coverage. Looks like we might have just a little bit, if Wadsworth held it just a little longer, we were there with some pressure. But good coverage there by Eloy.
Bring up second down.
What I've noticed too is Wadsworth really likes to get that ball up there when he throws it deep.
Yeah, he throws a real nice ball.
Yep.
A lot of trust in his receivers. Tell that they've probably spent a lot of time together in the summer working their craft.
2 receivers each side. Wadsworth gets the snap. Zen's on the blitz. Zenz and Johnson get pushed, and they force Wadsworth into a tough play there, and he gets rid of it before his receiver finished his route.
Yeah, that's one thing. You put 2x2 there on the outside. It puts a little strain on your offensive lineman, so if you can bring the heat and get home, it's going to force a quick pass, and that's what happened there.
Coach Lefso, the D coordinator, brought a little pressure from the edge. So we're 3rd and 12 here. 3 seconds in the first quarter left. 1 receiver. We speak here. 2 receivers near side. A little motion. Grantham in motion. Little bubble play out here, and he's got space. Gets a block. A couple of Pheasants fall, and that's going to be tackled by number 11. So that is going to be Austin Snell on his second tackle of the night. See Jake Whiff out there right now. Jake Whiff had a nice homecoming game with 3 tackles.
Yeah, that's just another case there, getting to the outside, letting your athletes do the work. You got a guy like Grantham that can, work well in space. A couple solid blocks out here. First down.
We're going to go to a quick commercial break. After 1 quarter of play, Hamlin Chargers 35, Pheasants nothing.
No app for extra saving and your Pump and Save card for free stuff. Don't forget to visit the automatic car wash for that spotless shine. One Stop in Redfield is a proud supporter of all school sports and activities.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
This coming week on Monday, cross country at Miller at 2 o'clock. Region 3A boys golf in Mitchell at 10 o'clock on Monday. On Tuesday, middle school and high school volleyball at Northwestern versus Northwestern at 5 o'clock.
Welcome back to Pheasant Field
Thursday,
here.
Middle school, high school volleyball versus Hamlin at 5 o'clock.
Going to be 1st and 10 for
Friday,
the Chargers
football versus Warner at 4:30. And the Pheasants will take on Warner Monarchs at 7 o'clock.
They're on the Pheasants 38-yard line. All Chargers here first quarter. Very powerful and potent offense. And they move fast. Trips near side. They're kind of bunched up towards that line of scrimmage. Wadsworth, inside handoff. And Lenardi, he's going to bounce around a little bit. And Lenardi, tough to bring down, fighting a few Pheasants. Lenardi's got 3 or 4 carries. He's not an easy he can go down.
No, Leonardi listed here 6'1", 175, and he runs real hard. Downhill runner, tough to bring down.
probably could pick their poison here. Now it looks like the Chargers are
bringing on the second unit here.
Second unit.
Looks like they had the play called already on the sideline. Probably see much of the same here.
See who's at quarterback for the Chargers. 25. And he's going to be tackled by Zenz.
Jake Martz, the quarterback.
Chase Gustafson on the carry.
Gain of about 2 on the play. Make it second and 8 now for the Chargers.
Let's see here if they get our program out. So second and 8 here. So Martz in at quarterback. Twins near side. He's going to go fake the option to the right and going to be gobbled up by Connor Zenz. Finished him off. Looked like maybe it was Noah Johnson. So Johnson and Zenz, the seniors. We've seen both of them kind of dial it up here on pressures here the last couple of weeks. So third and we'll say 9.5.
Some kind of different new D linemen too there for the Pheasants. We got Nick Becker and Connor Grunwald out there.
Martz out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He goes out in the flat, and he's going to be tackled by number 44, Eloy Carnaseco, and that's going to be caught by number 12.
No, 24, Kobe Stevenson.
Kobe Stevenson.
Brings up fourth down for the Chargers.
By this guy next to him.
Fourth, about 9.
Eagle eye, we call them.
Well, once it gets a little darker here, those numbers are easier to read.
21-yard line.
So fourth down, Chargers going to go for it. Martz out of the shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 1 top. He looks over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to see who he's looking for there. So Pheasants fourth. Will force a after the Charger first down. Do force a 3 and out there. So Pheasants take over first and 10. 21-yard line. Here looks like some of the big boys are coming back out there for the Chargers. Oldland jogging in with the play from Coach Pudwell.
She's Jay.
18's out there. They're 27's not playing no.
Here come the Pheasants. Out of their custom I formation. Oldland under center. He's going to turn and come out of the pocket in a reverse boot, and he's going to look to run, and that was a reception for Grady Helscher. So they do a reverse pivot there, and he is going to get Helscher downfield. So a chunk play there right away. Maybe caught the Chargers sleeping there.
Yeah, nice play there. Good throw and catch. Good job by Grady getting the catch.
I was kind of nervous. I was wondering if Oldland was getting close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
He obviously had a better idea of where it was than me.
You see the coaches on the sideline just pleading for him to throw the ball. They knew they had a guy, and he connects with him.
Looked like the old Adam Thielen route, that deep crosser for the Pheasants. Oldland under center. Hand off to Zenz near side. Follows a block, and he's going to carry a couple of Chargers. So he's going to pick up 5 yards. Number 27, May, for the Chargers. The 5'9" sophomore.
Ball is on the
Oldland makes the quick jog to the sideline, gets the play from Coach Pudwell. Pheasants are on the near hash at the Charger 31-yard line. 30. Here come the Pheasants. Trips top side out of the shotgun. Johnson on the top side and hand off to Oldland in the middle, and he's going to be just tackled by the Chargers. They shooting some gaps there, slanting strong with some stunting there on that line.
Yeah, it could be. Hard for me to see from my position, but.
Well, with that new medical insurance and vision package, I hope you checked off on that with Aflac this week, and we'll get that cleared up for the next game, Pheasant fans.
Not at liberty to discuss that.
What's that, FERPA or FERPA? FERPA.
Yeah.
Here come the Pheasants. 8 minutes and counting. Oldland under center, I formation. 3rd and 3. Taking his time. He's going to drop back, picked up by Johnson, the blitz. Oldland's going to try to run, and he's going to be tackled. Late flag there in the neighborhood of either face masking or maybe a holding on Bonine, but
looks like it could be a face mask. Yep, face mask.
Face mask on the Chargers. So what's the high school rule, Coach? Is it automatic?
I think
15?
it's just an automatic. I don't think there's a 5 or 15.
Pros have a 5 or a 15.
Well, no, they marched at 5, so.
First down.
So first down for the Pheasants.
My apologies. It's been a few years since I've read the high school rule book.
So Pheasants on the Chargers 25-yard line. Trips top side. Zenz to the near side of Oldland to his right. Snap from Bonine. Zenz is Oldland's look to run, and there's a host of Chargers there. They blew that up before it started. Number 1, Stevenson on the tackle for a loss.
Yep, Stevenson there, and of course Jack Stormo in the fray as well.
So Chargers sniffed that one out. Chargers waiting. Leading 35-0, a little over 6:45 left in the second quarter. 2nd 14 for the Pheasants from the Charger 29. Big chunk play, Oldland to Helsher. That moved the Pheasants, and then a holding or a face mask play. Oldland handoff I formation, and that's going to be blowing up.
Guess who? Mr. Stormo.
Stormo, I mean,
the name fits.
Yeah.
He creates a storm on defense. Wow.
And when Zenz got the ball, Stormo literally was right there, face mask to face mask.
Yeah, he was right in his grill.
So maybe the Pheasants talk about changing cadence here. I don't know. Maybe Stormo kind of jumping some things. Give him credit for doing his research. So 3rd and 20. Pheasants need a chunk here. Probably a passing down. Trips topside. Johnson, Rude, and Helsher. Oldland drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off and run. He gives a little shake, and he's going to pick up, it looks like from the near side official,
about 4 yards.
4 yards. So Oldland saw nothing and got something out of nothing. So 4th and 16.
4th 17.
Depending on.
It's been nice this year having the hash marks out there painted. Makes things really a little easier for us.
High formation here. Let's see if the Pheasants go a little play action. Oldland under center. Gonna get pressured. He looks up top, and it's gonna be intercepted. Looking for, looks like Rude, and he's down the far sideline, and he might go. And he's going to go all the way for a pick 6. We'll get you a number here in a second, but Pheasants go play action on 4th and 17. Oldland underthrows him, and it's going to be a pick 6 from about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it'd be about 90 yards on that pick 6.
Get a number there? Who intercepted that? I did not.
Spencer, 1 more touchdown.
So Watson Grantham having a night.
1 more touchdown, sir.
DB, the senior DB.
You know what's impressive about that? Not only the interception, but just right after that interception, just the complete wall of blockers that Hamlin had for him down the sideline. Another thing they've no doubt worked in practice.
So Watson will be on for they're going to go for 2. And it's incomplete. So 41-20 here, all Chargers. We will go to a quick commercial break.
No good score with 4:36 to go here in the second quarter of play. It's Hamlin 41, Redfield 0.
Dakota Pro Air is a locally family-owned business that has been taking care of farmers' aerial needs since 2020. With locations in Letcher and Miller, Dakota Pro Air is able to provide service to a large area. Ground conditions too wet or just don't want those sprayer tracks in your field? Give Dakota Pro Air a call for all your chemical and fertilizer application needs at 605-248-2314.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance.
Welcome back to Pheasants Field. Tonight's contest between the Hamlin Chargers and the Redfield Pheasants. Been all Chargers here tonight. A lot of chunk and explosive plays. Just Watson and Grantham with a pick 6 to get the Chargers to 41. So he's going to kick again.
Back deep for Redfield, Bannister and Odin.
Grantham to kick. Little squib. And that's going to be picked up by Bannister. He's going to shake, make one guy miss. He's going to try to bounce it out, and he gets up to about the 25-yard line. So anytime that ball's on the ground bouncing like that, that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, heads-up play there by Bannister to get behind, Isaac Bannister to get behind that and pick up the squib and get some positive yards, because that had bad play written all over it there. That ball's live too on that kickoff, so if Hamlin gets down there and gets on it, it's their ball.
Here come the Pheasants from their own 26-yard line. I formation here. See if they can move her down. Had a fairly successful drive last drive. Handoff near sides to Zenz, and he's going to push the pile and get out to about 6 yards.
Tackle made by Leonard.
Yeah, just a nice dive play there. Zen's getting some good positive yards. Anytime you get 6 yards on first down, that's a great thing.
So the Pheasants have relied heavily on Connor Zenz, the senior running back. Got a handful of touchdowns on the season and starting to accumulate some yards. The Charger defense has most definitely keyed on him tonight. Here's that trips bunch formation near side on your screen. Oldland with Zenz behind him. Let's see if they follow that bunch. And Zenz goes up the middle, and he is going to be stuck. He got stood up there.
Yeah, you can see Hamlin has kind of switched here to a 4-man front. They've been running 3-man fronts pretty much all night. Now running a 4-man front, so change your blocking scheme a little bit up front. Guys got to be able to adjust, though, to multiple looks.
Bowden Stevenson on the tackle for the Chargers.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
And, of course, here they're back to their 3. They walk that backer up to the outside DN.
3:09 and counting here. First half. 3rd and about 6, we'll call it. Trips near side. Oldland dropped back to pass. Rolling out of the pocket, looking for a receiver. He's going to make a choice to run it. Gets a half-hearted block by Johnson and gets. Are they going to give it to him?
Yeah, he had her by a couple of yards.
First down.
So first down for the Pheasants. That gets the crowd cheering a little bit here. So nice decision by Chase. Chase is another player that's developed here. First year playing quarterback. Was not a quarterback last year. And he's kind of settled into the role. And, he's going to make his mistakes for being young, but that's a big-time play there against a good defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Chase has really shown that he's the man for the job this year.
Oldland out of the pistol, trips near side. Zenz behind him, little tiger toss near side. Here comes Zenz, and he takes down a couple of Chargers, so about 4 yards, 4.5, 35 on the tackle for the Chargers.
Tackle made by Stevenson. Gain of 5 on the play, brings up 2nd and 5 now for Redfield.
Pheasants have shown a little ability the last couple of drives here, getting some plays, getting some positive yards. .249. Clock is stopped here. Second and say 5 1/4, 5 1/2. Home 44-yard line. Trips top side. Zen's in the slot. Oldland by himself. Fake the bubble to Zen's, and Chargers don't really fall for that. 23, 22. Caleb Drenth was all over Oldland, and he kind of slipped away from him.
By Abraham.
And Abraham cleaned him up. Maybe a yard downfield.
4 now for the Pheasants.
Again, staying disciplined as they do. They know their assignment. Stay with it.
They do such a nice job on the outside where you can kind of pin the big boys up front back and let them use their athleticism. Here comes Oldland. 3rd and 4, we'll call it. 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Back either side. He's going to drop back and pass. He's rolling out and looks for Zenz and does not find him. There he was covered by a couple of Chargers there.
For
Stevenson on the coverage. And both Stevensons. So
and
4th down, I'm assuming the Pheasants will probably go for it here.
Yeah, I think you're in the spot where you're going to go for it for sure. Oh, whoa, that is quite a spot there. The line judge on this side is saying, no, that has got to come back about 2 yards here.
It looked like Coach Pudwell was licking his chops there.
Yeah.
Fourth and 4 to 4th and about 1.5 feet. 4th and 3 for the Pheasants, 46-yard line. Big play here. Oldland out of the shotgun, trips near side. Helsher, Johnson, Rude. He's going to look here, looks for Johnson in the flat, and he's going to be probably corralled there by the Chargers. So Pheasants looking to try to take advantage of the short side of the field there.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of that ball. Again, Chase looks like we had a good pickup there by Connor Zenz coming out there, but when you start creeping towards that sideline, that's another defender, and you got 2 or 3 coming at you.
You start to run out of time, and that room starts to close in.
Yeah, just get rid of the ball. And
1st and 10, Hamlin.
So Jake Mart, in at quarterback. Out of the shotgun. Twins near side. He's going to drop back. A couple of hitch routes here. Number 9 on the reception, Heinrich, and he breaks the tackler too. And looks like Zen's on the tackle. Maybe an assist there by Snell. So the youngster coming in and slinging it. Looked like the Chargers just did dig routes there, coming back to the ball. Martz, the 5'11 freshman quarterback, getting some time here. Chargers electing to go to the second unit here. Chargers gonna empty the backfield here on 1st and 10 from the Pheasants 25. Martz looks to draw up, and he's going to be tackled. Nice play there by
Connor Zenz.
So Connor Zenz has really been flying around the last 2 weeks getting tackles.
Loss of 1 on the play. Make it 2nd and 11
Senior doing his part.
For the Chargers.
Creeping up closer to halftime. It's 1 minute, 15 seconds and counting. Charger ball here on the Pheasant 25. Martz up to the line. Bunch trip formation. Tight, top of the screen. Martz is going to drop back to pass. Looks deep, down the seam, and has got a guy, and it's a touchdown. Number 1, Bowden Stevens runs a seam route.
To Heinrichs.
Or Heinrichs,
Touchdown,
I guess.
Hamlin.
And touchdown Chargers. So the freshman comes in and starts spinning it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a Charger fan, you got to see that, and smile comes across your face knowing you got a young guy for the next 3 years that can come in and still run the offense effectively.
You give the line credit. They're doing a nice job with some pass protection. So Chargers going for 2. Martz. He's going to run it. Little Tiger toss to number 12, Swidden. And he's good.
Point after is good.
So point after is good. So it's going to be 49. Had a typo there. So we'll go to a quick commercial break.
With 55 seconds to go here before half.
We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on.
Welcome back to Pheasants Field. Just coming off a Jake Martz to Trig Heinrich touchdown pass. Youngsters getting a chance to play a little bit here for the Chargers. Grantham to kick it off. Going to be taken by Bannister. He's coming to the left side over. Gets a couple of blocks. Breaks a tackle.
Bannister on the return for the
30-yard line. So the return game has continued to impress for the Pheasants. Good field position.
31-yard line.
48 seconds left here. Let's see if the Pheasants, if they kind of just grind it out. So, all right, here come the Pheasants. Goldman out of the pistol. A little inside handoff to Zenz. Looked like he fumbled it, and Johnson's there and tries to grab, and I think Goldman got it back.
Oof. Fumble on the play, recovered by Redfield.
So just Helsher on the ground for it.
Just a pinball out there going back and forth. Luckily, we got on it.
Clock is running, so that's a good chunk of a loss there. So about 6 yards, 7. Pheasants now from their own 26, 17 seconds left here. Probably the last play of the first half. Halftime, you've got Perkin Rec football, so get ready for that. Goldman under center I formation. Hand off to the right side. Here comes Zen. He fights for a couple.
Zen's the ball carrier.
And that's going to take us into the first half. All Hamlin Chargers, 49. Redfield Pheasants, 0.
And that'll
we'll go to a quick commercial break, and then we will come back with the youth football.
Advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
At Pregame Crop Services, they offer a full line of crop insurance products backed by years of experience to ensure you're getting the best risk management package for your specific operation. They are also your full-service channel seed provider, along with a full line of seed treatments. As farmers themselves, they will tailor a plan that will set you at ease for everything nature may throw at you. Crop insurance is their only insurance. For a no-obligation insurance or seed quote, call 853-3200 or check them out online at RugenandCropInsurance.com.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter, following my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family.
10 o'clock. On Tuesday, middle school, high school volleyball versus Northwestern at 5.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
At 4:30, football, the varsity football versus Warner at 7. And it's a senior parents.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Tournament here in Redfield starting at 9 a.m. next Saturday.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
It's tough that age.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Yeah, he's still going.
Also tomorrow, Clay Kaiser Post 92 Redfield is sponsoring.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
From 8 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. $50 per person includes the free drink and meal.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Contact Legion members for your advance tickets. Again, that's the dueling piano.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Go, Casper.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
That's what I've been asking about. Last week, just getting a taste of it.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, Tyler!
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Go, guys.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Look at these guys.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
These kids.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
46-0. Were you playing?
Yeah.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Work with your dad once in a while.
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Is that Z?
Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes. Welcome back to the Heartland State Bank Press Box. Heartland State Bank, a proud sponsor of all our local students and student athletes.
Gotta get these kids. This is hilarious. What are you doing? This is hilarious.
played such a tough schedule.
Yeah.
They'll be fine in the playoffs.
Yeah. That's what I know. I hear they play really hard. That's when you start getting them to do. You just gotta just play hard. Give up.
Those little guys around. Park and Rec Department, we want to thank our coaches, Sam Kramer, Jake Wise, Kendall Stroud, and Lance Shady for the time and efforts they put into those little guys. We really do appreciate all the work that you guys do taking care of our flag football team, sponsored by the Redfield Park and Rec.
Cruz, good work.
Good work, Cruz.
Good job.
Good job, Cruz. Cruz, you're fired. Thank you, Cruz. We love you. I can really keep on TV. Oh, yeah. You want this quarter? I prefer you.
I hate it so much. I told myself I'll never buy anything with that logo. This is what I hate it. I don't know why they ruined it. It's not. Yeah. Yankees are wild.
Welcome back, Pheasant fans and Charger fans. We are getting ready to start the second half. The Chargers will receive the ball to start the second half. They
Second half will
did
start
kick off
with
here
Redfield
in the
kicking
first
off
half.
to Hamlin.
So, you got to see a little entertainment there. The future Pheasants out there, a lot of youngsters that we're pretty excited about. So.
Yeah, second and third graders got good numbers out there, lots of enthusiasm and energy. Kudos to their coaches, Kendall Stroud, Sam Kramer, Lance Shady, and Jake Weiss for helping out with that. I did that for a couple years and loved every minute of it. Those kids have got lots of energy and they're fun.
Also, we would like to wish Connie Tiff happy 42nd birthday. She's
Wow.
at home tonight watching from the lake. Her husband Robert would like to give her a heartfelt happy 42nd. So happy 42nd, Connie Tiff. And Bob said put the frozen pizzas in the oven. Boys are coming over to watch some, what is that,
Kellerland Sports Zone or happy birthday, Connie. I know that you probably received a dozen roses today. And Robert, he's that hopeless romantic.
Yep, said get the all-meat pizzas in the oven.
Yep.
So excited to have those after the game. Thank you, Tiff. So, Pheasant cheerleaders getting ready to go. What'd you see out of that Charger offense here in the first half?
Yeah, they come out right away, basically no huddle, really up-tempo. They want to force the issue. Didn't see a run until the third drive. I don't think we saw a third down until fifth drive maybe. But yeah, they are as advertised. Little Thunder running the ball, a little lightning through the air, living up to that Charger name. So an impressive unit to be sure. We'll see what the second half brings. As far as the Pheasants go, we just got to keep running the ball. That's our MO. We can't look at the score. We just got to keep running the ball, establish something, and continue to build positive things into next week.
Speaking of running the ball, Connor Zenens has had to fight for everything he's gotten, and he still is. You see him when he's getting hit; those legs are chopping. Nice chunk play by the Pheasants. They're probably their biggest play of the first half. Oldland to Grady Helsher on that crossing route for about 35 yards. Pheasants were just unable to turn that into any points, kind of stalled out.
Yeah, good to see Grady back out there. I wonder if he landed on the ball and had the wind knocked out of him. He went out for a few plays after that, but looks like he's out there on the kickoff unit.
Jackson Rude will be doing the kicking again tonight for
Jackson
the
Rude
Pheasants.
will be kicking off for the Pheasants.
Rudy, as we call him. Big Green Bay Packer fan. That's unfortunate. Here we go, Rude. He's going to boot it here. Tough to see who's deep for the Chargers. Kind of, I wouldn't say an onside, but it's fielded by number 5 for the Chargers.
Ball's picked
Vasquez,
up by Olsen.
Luis Vasquez. So
Zenz on the take on the tackle.
Connor Zenz on the tackle there. Or it might have been Jaden Olsen. I think it was Vasquez. So here come the Chargers. We'll see if they stick with that second string there. Jake Martz looked pretty good there in the half a quarter he got to play.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Hamlin Charger fans have got to be pleased to see the things they're seeing out of him here. I'm sure that he's played several times this year already.
Here comes Johnson, gives chase, and he's going to throw him down. Oh, and almost intercepted by Austin Snell. I mean, realistically, the Pheasants could be winning that turnover battle tonight. Our DBs and linebackers just haven't gotten their head around on some balls.
Yeah, and of course I say that about Mr. Martz, and he nearly throws an interception, so maybe I shouldn't be saying those things, jinxing anybody.
Good pressure by Noah Johnson there coming off the near side end. You see the Pheasants walk Zenz over there. Maybe they'll play a two-man game with Johnson and Zenz. Little pitch top side to Gustafson. He's going to get around the corner, and he's still going, and he's pulling a couple of Pheasants down to the 30-yard line. So maybe that up-tempo offense and Charger physicalness is kind of wearing the Pheasants down. So the Chargers move the chain.
You know, at the end of last week, kind of noticed our D-line was tiring out a little bit. I've seen we've put Nick Becker and Connor Grunwald in there, along with Noah Johnson on the line. Maybe get a couple fresh bodies in there.
Here comes Martz and the Chargers on the Pheasants 43. Drops back to pass. Looking at he's hit by Johnson. It's going to be not caught. So Noah Johnson, the last 3 plays, got great pressure on Martz, introducing himself.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how good of a quarterback you are. When you have pressure like that in your face, that's going to be tough to complete a pass. And kudos to Noah for getting in there. Let's hope that continues.
Looks like him and Johnson and Zenz are talking there. Did a lot of stunting with those two-on-one type stuff, twists and loops there. See if they go at it again. They're lined up right by each other. Martz out of the shotgun, bunch tight, far side. Snap, he's going to drop back. Looking over the middle, and it's going to be caught. And it's going to be, looks like maybe number 1, Stevenson. 9. So 9 got that. Trig Heinrich all the way down to the Pheasant 4-yard line. And this is kind of getting into the danger zone where if the Chargers score,
it's over.
All she wrote.
Yeah, and Connor Grunwald actually on that time got in the face there, but Mart's able to complete the pass to Heinrich. Nice job by Heinrich going up and getting the ball there.
Grunwald, 6'1", junior, first year out in a few years. Martz up the middle to number 12, and is he going to get down to the 1-yard line? That was
ball carried by
Sweden.
Touchdown, Hamlin.
Touchdown, Chargers. So,
and that's your
ball game.
And
so
that
a little
will be
4-yard touchdown run there by the Chargers.
Sweden in the third quarter of play.
And that's going to be your ball game.
Hamlin Chargers
so 55-0 Hamlin Chargers. Mercy rule over the Pheasants. So we'll go to a quick commercial break and then come back and talk about next week.
Just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative. And we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
And please have a safe drive home. We'll see you next Friday.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
You'll find friendly, small-town service at your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield. They have all your small home repair needs covered. Plus, they now carry lumber and Valspar paints, along with all of your painting supplies. They have your fencing needs covered, too. From carry pet to livestock, they're a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities. So for whatever you need, look no further than your locally owned and operated SBS Lumber and Hardware in Redfield.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs, there's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Could you use some extra cash? Every Thursday night, we're hosting Chase the Pink Ace with a large jackpot and growing jackpot. I'm RF Bowie, the founder of Team Bowie Cares. 100% of the profits go to local cancer patients fighting their fight. You can get your tickets at any business inside Al's Oasis or online at chasethepinkace.org. Drawing is held every Thursday night at 8:08 p.m. at the Last Chance Saloon inside Al's Oasis. Thanks for caring.
Ready to transform your fitness journey? Join Anytime Fitness in Redfield today for just $1. Hurry in and take advantage of this limited time special. Their 24/7 gym offers top-notch equipment and a supportive community to help you reach your goals. Now's the time to seize the chance to kickstart your fitness journey. Find them on Facebook at Redfield Anytime Fitness. Act now and take the first step towards a healthier, stronger you. Anytime Fitness, proud sponsor of Redfield sports and school activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Pheasants Field. You can see the score on the scoreboard there. All Hamlin Chargers tonight, 55-0. Had to play about 2.5 quarters here from Pheasant Field in Redfield. What do you got to say about the Chargers, what you saw tonight?
Yeah, they're as advertised. They are definitely one of the best teams in the state. Well coached, that's obvious. Defensively, offensively, they know what they're doing. They've been coached up well. You can tell that they've got a championship program there. It's not just a one-year deal. They reload, and like you said, they got the ponies in the barn, so they are doing well. Best of luck to them the rest of the way. Our guys played hard. It's just we just were outmatched tonight.
And yeah, and most of the time in athletics, matchups are huge, and when they're not in your favor, it does make it tough. So hats off to the Pheasants for giving a good effort tonight. But now you got to move on to a Warner squad. They are playing Warner right now. Warner's playing Northwestern, a little rivalry game. They're 42-8, end of first half. They're 4-0, number 2 in 9A. Another tough one, or
yeah, they're number 2 rated, number 1 in seed points at the moment. Kind of like Hamlin. Warner lost a lot last year, I think, to graduation. Returned a young team, but apparently that young team has come in and they've played a pretty tough schedule themselves, beating Castlewood, Ipswich, and Faulkton. 3 really solid programs. So that young team is growing up real fast too. So. Got another tough one on our hands next week. Let's hope we have a good solid week of practice. Hopefully we came out of this unscathed as far as injuries go, and we can, come out, have a good week of prep, and give Warner everything they can handle this next week.
Looking at the Warner schedule, I think a team to maybe keep an eye on in 9A is the Ipswich Tigers. Lost to Warner by 6. They're 3-1. They beat Faulkton early in the year, and Faulkton's usually a pretty solid team as well. So mid-season, you're kind of seeing the Pheasants run into those tough programs. So we got one home one. It'll be senior night, be a special night. I know the seniors are going to want to go out on a positive note, and then you finish up at Florence Henry that last week. So that's all we have for tonight. Final score, Hamlin Chargers 55, Redfield Pheasants 0. We will see you this week. We do have a big week, home volleyball Tuesday against Northwestern. Thursday we're home, and then the volleyball tournament on Saturday, also home football with Warner. So we appreciate you watching. We appreciate your sponsorship. Happy birthday, Connie Tiff. Good night, everybody.
Go Pheasants.